Today's episode is brought to you by Renewal by Andersen of Central Pennsylvania. Renewal by Andersen offers you a better way to a better window. Go to rbacentralpadeals.com for this month's specials. Staffing issues in social services are a challenge to combating a statewide rise in child abuse reports. In Pittsburgh, the Syrian refugee who plotted to bomb a church has been sentenced. A bunch of York County businesses will be giving freebies to veterans. Plus, these are some of Pennsylvania's most underrated attractions. I'm Claudia Dimuro, and you're listening to Today in PA. A staffing crisis in social services is becoming a challenge to combating the rise in child abuse reports across the state, reports On the Pulse via northcentralpa.com. That, plus high turnover rates, which one expert estimates ranges between 20 to 75% in certain areas. Counties such as Lycoming have seen child abuse reports almost double over the past decade. On a statewide level, the Pennsylvania Child Services 2021 annual report found over 38,300 such cases were reported throughout the state. Over 5,300 were substantiated, meaning evidence concludes abuse occurred, the highest number seen since 2018. However, Clinical Director of Lycoming County Children and Youth, Matt Wood, notes these numbers may be skewed as what counties classify as child abuse differs. In 2019, Syrian refugee Mustafa Musab al-Wamir plotted to bomb the Legacy International Worship Center in Pittsburgh with a group of who he thought were ISIS sympathizers, reports the Pittsburgh Post-Gazette. Those sympathizers turned out to be undercover feds who arrested al-Wamir in June of that year after he bought bomb-making materials such as nails, acetone, and batteries. Al-Wamir pleaded guilty to one charge of attempting to provide material support to ISIS last year and was sentenced this week to 17 years in prison. A bunch of York County businesses will be giving away freebies to veterans in honor of Veterans Day, states the York Daily Record. The county is sponsoring a celebration at the York Expo Center on Saturday where vets and active service members can get coffee, wings, and other treats for the price of free $99. For more information on the event, click on the link on the corresponding podcast article. Thank you to all military members for your service. It's always nice when you visit a place to see a site that doesn't draw a huge crowd of tourists, says PennLive. Travel site Hawaiian Islands understands this and looked at over 17,000 TripAdvisor reviews of tourist attractions throughout the states to find some of the most underrated ones. Pennsylvania was found to have 16 total, among them being the National Civil War Museum in Harrisburg, the National Liberty Museum in Philadelphia, and the Jenny Wade House in Gettysburg. The site also found the most overrated attractions. For Pennsylvania, those included Sesame Place, Philadelphia, and Idlewild and Soak Zone. That wraps up today's episode. For more news, check out PennLive.com. And please don't forget to rate this podcast on Apple or Amazon and to share it around wherever and with whomever. Thanks ahead of time, and as always, thanks for listening. I'm Claudia Dimuro, and I'll be back again for Friday's episode of Today in PA. Today's episode is brought to you by Renewal by Andersen of Central Pennsylvania. Renewal by Andersen offers you a better way to a better window. Go to rbacentralpadeals.com for this month's specials.